Jesus is my rock, and that's how I roll. Welcome to another episode of California Preachin'. Here I am in our beautiful hotel room in San Francisco. Billy's in his boxer shorts, so I will not be showing him. Babe!
Chai. Take it to the lobby.
We're very high, very high. Look how high we are. Walking the streets of San Francisco. Hello, peace of Christ. You know, you look a lot like somebody I know.
Billy Idol.
Oh my
Bon Jovi.
goodness, look at you.
My Bon Jovi. Or I'm Billy Idol with dark hair.
Guys, look at this outfit. Is he not
Teach me the British
hot?
accent so I could be like the British rocker guy.
Darling, should we go for a walk? Go get a coffee?
I'd love some coffee. We're heading for coffee, and we decided to chat with you along the way. Show them the beautiful streets of San Francisco. Show that way too.
I picked out this outfit for him. I'm so proud of it.
Yes, you did. I mean, the whole thing costs like $50 on Amazon.
So we had a great time at that party last night. It was really, really great. I sang Hold On, You're in Love, and California Dream, and it was really good.
Yep.
You guys have to promise me that you're gonna like sing along and rock out right now, okay? California dreaming. And the sky's gray. Someday, somebody gonna make you wanna turn around and say goodbye. Till then, baby, don't hold you down and make you cry. Somebody's gonna make you wanna turn around and say goodbye.
It was an 80s party.
80s cover band.
80s cover band,
Yeah.
of course. I'm 90s, not that there's anything wrong. I just ate it. I just ate it on the city streets of San Francisco.
Okay, all I have to do is say that she said it was an 80s themed party, but you remember that I was 90s, and she fell into the street. Literally.
You know why that happened? It's because I'm not wearing a flower in my hair.
If you're going to San Francisco. Who got the melody?
You did!
Yeah. Probably my favorite city in North America. I love New York, I love Montreal, I love San
I'm
Francisco.
just a little afraid of the earthquakes.
I know, but you live in Santa Barbara, and you've been in like 10 earthquakes, and you've been in 100 earthquakes.
Look at the trolley. Is it going to go ding ding?
So we have a lot going on. We just finished in San Francisco. We're on our way back to New York. We're packing up in New York. We're moving back to LA, to California, between Santa Barbara and LA.
Yeah.
And we went to New York because we wanted to be closer to Brooke, who's on a gap year, and she was living in New York and only 17 years old, and she didn't know. When I moved to New York after college, I had 20 high school friends, 20 college friends, and all of my brothers living in New York. Brooke graduated high school a year early, so after 11th grade, she moved to New York on a gap year. All of her high school friends were seniors in high school, so we went there and spent the last year with her, a year, right?
Yeah.
We're coming into the sun, it's so gorgeous. We're coming back for Jameson's graduation from USC, May 10th, and then Michelle's 80th birthday. Gonna be a big party. Big bash for that. And then Vance heads into his senior year, so we're gonna bounce between sort of four places: Santa Barbara, you know, the house, and then LA to be near Vance and Jameson, who will presumably be working, and Brooks in New York, and wherever the gigs take us, which, by the way, she's lined up. I've lined up a lot of little micro gigs. She's lined up a couple of big shows.
Wilson Phillips in the house.
You're playing a symphony gig in Ohio, a casino gig in Ohio, and the State Fair in California. Very cool gigs.
You should see all the attention Billy's getting for this outfit. It's like he's in great white.
This place, Blue Bay Coffee. Oh, there's Blue Bottle right there.
Where?
You love their matcha.
I love their matcha too.
Very right.
We are?
Yes.
Oh goodness.
We're going on
I'll be
This
escaping
is where we're
from
eating breakfast.
Alcatraz.
We're in San Francisco, so nobody's looking at me funny right now. Like if we were in Indiana, people would be like,
Honey,
are you
people are looking at you very funny.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Even in San Francisco?
Yeah. Starting with these people. It's crazy.
So I was wrong. A lot of people are looking at me weird. I'm not pulling this off. Even in San Francisco, they're looking at me weird. They're looking at me kind of like, is that how this guy really dresses? Is that a costume? It's a little bit too early in the day for a costume party. I can't quite figure it out. But I'm getting a lot of people that are walking up, and as they get closer and closer to me, they're checking out my medal, my medallion and my wig, and they walk by, and the last second they look me in the eyes and they're like, tell us what you guys think. If you have empty nest and you're looking to fill it, I've got lots of ideas, but we're trying to think about, find ways, I mean, to sound like a broken record, but to do stuff together and grow together and do stuff on my own and I don't want to like pick up golfing again. I want to try something new, and
Let's just play
I also
Twister.
just want a series. I don't care where we do it, Atlanta, Toronto, Vancouver, you know, Belgrade. I don't care. I just want to wake up in the same bed on the same job and not have to bounce from hotel to hotel and job to job every, you know, every other month.
I just wanted to remind you that if you have not subscribed to California Preachin', please do. It's totally free, and it'll keep you up to date with every single video that I post. Thank you so much for all your support, and here is the link.
We just made a discovery, you know, that really, she said it, but I've been thinking about it. All of this stuff with East Coast, West Coast, work, the kids, empty nest, what it's really called is, I keep calling it this like bandwidth in my life that's been created. It's really called a midlife crisis. That's literally, I mean, that's not why I'm dressed the way I'm dressed right now, but that's what China said.
Like
She said this would be my midlife crisis if I just kept dressing like this from now on. But she said, yeah, you look like you're having a midlife crisis. I said, that's it. That's what I've been thinking about. That's the thought that I've been having. It's like, that's what I'm trying to figure out now. Like, I'm at the crossroads. The kids are gone. You know, what's next for me career-wise? Where are we going to live? Of course, we're moving back to the West Coast because she said so. We're going to New York. We're going to California. We're going to New York. We're going to California. I just follow her around like a lost puppy. Let's cross, please. They dress like this. And
they buy the Maserati.
They buy like the Trans Am convertible. They trade in. They do a trade in. They do the 100,000 mile trade in on the marriage. I'm not doing any of that. I'm definitely not. I might get the car. I won't do the hair, and I won't do the 100,000 mile trade in. Deal?
I'm a cowboy on a steel horse I ride, and I want it, dead or alive, dead or alive, dead or alive. Yow!
I feel so
You look
naked.
so naked.
My mother used to wear a wig, and her granddaughters, my nieces used to call it the flying squirrel, the thing that she wore in her head.
You look like
It's
UFO
my mother's flying
about
squirrel.
to
It's
take
Carol's.
off.
It's Carol's flying squirrel. See, this is the issue with San Francisco, the mental health and homeless issue. But I just did a film and a documentary on this, and I've been trying to lend some support. I haven't done so in a while. I'm starting to get more active and engaged in that area.
I wanted to talk about something, and I wanted to get your feedback on it.
Okay.
Because I was thinking, you know, I when I first started California Preachin', I was talking about such raw, honest stuff, you know, and then life in our family started to explode and get a little cray-cray, and I just feel like I have not been able to be as authentic and forthright because I want to protect, obviously, our family, and I also want to, you know, be respectful, and it's not appropriate. These are things that I can't talk about on a public platform, but at the same time, I don't want that to be misconstrued as me being disingenuous. And it's been very difficult for me because it's like
really
walking,
simple.
hold on, it's like walking a tightrope. It's like I want to be honest with everybody, but at the same time, I can't. So and I feel badly about
They're
that.
not
But
being honest with you. They don't get on YouTube and talk about all of these families' innermost secrets publicly to everybody. They don't want. It's some of the stuff you don't talk about. Some of the stuff you take to the grave, and it's all about balance. And it's all about balance. I mean, you are very open. People do love that for you. That doesn't mean you need to talk about everything, and especially if there's going to be implications for other people. You have a life that very few people had. I mean, everybody has their issues. Everybody has their problems, their core problems, and the dysfunction in their family. Nobody knows about theirs because their parents aren't in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And then when it's already out there in articles, in Rolling Stone, in autobiographies that are written, and then you're talking more and more about it on your YouTube channel, I can see how you have to sort of strike a balance. And I got news for you. There's members of our extended family that make rattle and make kind of unnerve them. There's your own children that does that too. They don't want you to be like such an open book because you're using the words like emotionally honest and available. And I think that's really important. But I think there has to be a balance. There has to be a certain line. I think they love you because you are open and you are honest and you do share with them stuff that they're all going through in their lives. I think that means a lot to them. But
I'm specifically
they're
talking about the stuff in my life that I can't be honest about, that I can't talk about.
Yeah, but they're looking at some of the stuff you're talking about, saying, I love her because she talks about that, because I would never say that publicly. I would only say it to my best girlfriend. I would only say it to my husband. I would only say it to my therapist. I would only say it to like my sister. And China's out here sharing it with the world. That's why they love you. We should just really pay attention to what's going on in the world and talk about our personal stuff with the kids and with our family and with our marriage and what's around the corner for us. I think people are interested in stuff we're struggling with, but not crossing that boundary, not crossing that line of dysfunction and intimacy, that we shouldn't be sharing publicly. They wouldn't, and they would agree that we shouldn't.
I want to talk a little bit about just this Kate Middleton, Princess of Wales. So it was shocking. I mean, I think we all knew something serious was going on, but it's just really, really tragic. But I know, because we went through our own cancer journey with Vance, that it's just a very scary, very precarious, very sort of earth-shattering thing to have to walk through.
Yeah.
And everyone on Cal Preach, I know, is praying for her and for the family.
Let's just wrap it up right now by saying a prayer, but before we do that, I want to post a picture of me at the royal premiere of Backdraft with Diana. Kurt Russell and I having a conversation with Diana. We'll post that picture. It's amazing.
You always wanted her to be your free pass, didn't you?
Honey, this is a Christian channel.
Oh, please!
Who wouldn't?
Please!
Who wouldn't? Just think of all the stories I could have told.
But how do I deny you the princess? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Anyway, this is all probably going to get cut out. So let's just say, with this crazy costume on the streets of San Francisco, a prayer for the royal family, for the entire family, I can't name them all.
Kate.
I know, but Charles and Camilla and Kate and William and Meghan and Harry and all the children, that we're sending tons of love and light and strength and healing and prayers to you. Lots of positive healing energy in the form of prayers, because we know when so many people come together and do that, it definitely can have a profound effect, the least amount of stress possible. Yes,
we are.
Yes,
okay.
I am. This is how you know this. Why are you saying this?
I wasn't sure.
I'm having a conversation, but this is my form of prayer.
Okay, amen.
This is my form of prayer. So that's what I'm saying. Lots of love, light, strength, positive energy, healing prayers for Kate, Charles, and the whole family.
Peace of Christ. Love you guys. Babe, I got to get back to the hotel.
I got lots of history.
With you, right now. I can't take it.
What? To do what?
You know.
No.
You know.
You heard it live. I told her to jump on that because it's a baggage cart.
Are you calling me baggage?
Please do me a favor. Just jump on there for like 2 seconds.
Just take me for a little while. Just a little one.
Okay. There we go. She's on the baggage cart. Right where she
Peace of
belongs.
Christ.
Okay, they have insurance issues here. Get off the baggage cart.
Thank you, honey.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a question, and I want you to answer it as honestly as you possibly can. How alone do you actually feel in this world? Take a second. I know that for so many of you, the answer is what it was for me just a year ago, and that answer was desperately alone. And I didn't know if I was ever going to be able to get out of that place. I asked God to help me get out of that place, and what he told me to do was to start a women's group. And at that time, I didn't know what it was going to look like or how I was going to build it, but I just went in faith and went ahead and wrote down my dream format of what I would want to see in a woman's support environment. And so that's what I did when I built California Healin' with, of course, the help of God. It is going strong. We have over 130 ladies in the community now. We are launching a brand new California Healin' group in the next couple of months called Sanctuary. And that's exactly what it is going to be. It is going to be a sanctuary for women to be able to talk about their deepest fears, be able to share their greatest victories, to be able to have a literal 24/7 revolving door of support. So I want to invite you to join the waitlist for Sanctuary. The link is in my bio. You will get a complimentary drop into California Healin' if you fill out this waitlist, and you will get an opportunity to see what we're all about. So again, Sanctuary launches in the next couple of months, and we really pray to see you there.